I've pulled some runes as well as a few archetypes for today's reading. Just to get an overall feel for the message for today, I will pull some more cards or tarot in a few minutes. So what I've got, the overall energy over here is the king. I just want to show you, lean over and show you. The king speaks about authority. The king speaks about principles, I heard, but the king speaks about having structure. It's almost the same as like the emperor in the tarot deck. So having structure in your life, planning, foresight. It's an authoritative figure. And then we have the ring. The ring speaks about cycles. This could be karmic cycles. It could be karmic loops. It could be, just different cycles that we need to overcome in order to reach enlightenment. With the eye in the center, that's the all-seeing eye. And then, so I feel like the cycles, again, it's very cosmic. So you could relate or you could feel connected to the elements of the star, the moon, the sun, with the shaman being here as well. The shaman speaks about, the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. So you could be a healer. This is something, a gift that you were born with, or you could come from a lineage of shamans. Then we have venom. Venom speaks about poison. That's what comes to mind for me. So I feel like with the shaman being in the center, that is your calling, okay? And this could have been hidden from you for a very long time, with the moon being in front as the rune in front of the shaman. That could have been hidden from you for a while. The universe is saying you have to trust your instincts at this point in time. What I see for a lot of you is that you have gone on a journey, and this journey entailed, again, we've got the king, which is masculine, and we've got the rune. The first rune out is the woman. The woman obviously speaks about femininity. It speaks about intuition. It speaks about, all those tender things like love and nurture. And the king, which is a masculine energy, speaks about, doing. It speaks about protecting. It speaks about providing. So with both masculine and feminine being on this table, with the shaman being here, for a lot of you, you are healers and you have managed to balance your masculine and feminine energy, with the ring being here, by closing out toxic karmic cycles, because venom is here as well. Venom speaks about toxicity as well. Okay? So you have successfully closed out, and not just one cycle. I'm looking at cycles, and this is what you came to do in this lifetime on this earth, in the year 2026. But in this lifetime, this is what you came to do. You came to this earth to clear out karmic toxic cycles, and also to assist others to heal and ascend. Okay, that is a part of your gift, and that is a part of your calling. Okay. We have moon being here. This speaks about trusting your intuition, and wave speaks about the ebb and flow of life. It speaks about going with the flow when it comes to this toxicity. Okay, so it also tells me that you have had to go within, and you have had to draw on the knowledge of your ancestors, with the shaman being here, the knowledge of your ancestors, the sacred knowledge I heard, of your ancestors, in order to overcome toxic karmic cycles which you needed to heal from in this lifetime. These could be toxic karmic cycles that you carried over from previous lifetimes. And then over here we've got the ship, and then we have the stork. Okay, so the stork speaks about changes. You are going through a lot of changes at the moment, and I feel for a lot of you this is post the Lionsgate portal, and with the new moon and the solar eclipse that recently happened. For a lot of you, you have gone or are still going through a lot of changes, and there is movement and travel coming up in the near future for you, if that's not already the case. Let's delve deeper and see what else you need to know about the story. I'm curious about the story as it unfolds. Okay, so the first card out is stress. So this tells me that you could have gone through a lot of stress recently. And what brings us stress in life? Imbalance. Because in this particular card we have what almost looks like the Fool card, right? It's somebody juggling with a monkey, is like really doing a circus act. So this tells me that you could have been juggling a lot of things. This could have been, if you are married, if you have kids, a job, whatever the case may be, and this has caused a lot of stress for you. You almost felt like you were a monkey in a circus doing a circus act in order to balance all these different parts of your life, okay? And then we have participation. What this also tells me is that, because you see with participation, we have hands all around the circle. This also tells me that you are currently in a process of contributing to the collective when it comes to the wider collective. So with shaman being here, your gift as a healer is contributing to the well-being, the overall well-being of the collective. And also as this world is changing into this new way of being, as people are changing into, releasing what doesn't serve them with the toxicity and the ring being here, you are central. You are a central part of this change that's currently happening with your participation. Okay? Your participation is needed. You are part of many, but your participation is needed and it is necessary. It's central. Okay, so the next card out is outsider. So you could have felt like an outsider from the world, an outsider from your community, your family even. I'm even looking at friends. So overall, since you were small, I don't know what age you are right now, but from the time that you were small, you could have felt like you are an outsider in this world looking in, yeah? You knew that you were different, okay? But you are a part of the bigger picture. Again, it's reinforced with the world card being here. We are the world. You are definitely a central part of this cosmos, of this universe, okay? Having this human experience on Earth. So there's somebody in your family, this could have been a parental figure, a mother for a lot of you, that was a miser, somebody who felt like he or she needed to hoard, all the treasure that belonged in your family. They wanted to keep it and hoard it for themselves, okay? So you, in some point in your life, from the time that you were small, you could have felt very deprived from a lot of things that actually was just a part of the simple things in life, the necessities in life. As Maslow's hierarchy of need stipulates, we all have a need for safety, security. We all have a need for, to be fed. So you could have felt like you, a lot of things were withheld from you from the time that you were a child, as particularly by this parental figure, okay? Because this parental figure saw you as a burden, yeah? Which is so sad. I don't know why a lot of people choose not to have children. And I can understand with this new generation, a lot of people, when it pertains to the new generation, they actually choose not to have children. And sometimes I think to myself, that's very selfish. But on the other hand, it makes a lot of sense because a lot of us as adults are sitting with a lot of trauma that has been passed on to us. Obviously, these are generational trauma, okay? And this particular person, this person in particular, is doing this because of her childhood, because maybe of what she went through in her childhood. But instead of healing, she chose to damage an innocent child. She chose to victimize an innocent child, okay? Because she saw you as a burden. She could want to compromise with you right now. He or she, take it as it resonates, could want to compromise yeah, but let's see what else is coming out. Spirit asked me to use this deck, so I am going to use this deck. Let's see what else wanted to come out. Oh, ooh, this is what's coming out. This person is feeling very guilty at the moment for what she put you through. What I also see is that this person is possessed by demonic entities, and because this has been going on for such a long time, this person could also be going through some kind of psychosis at the moment. This person could feel like he or she is going through a period of mental instability. This person is covered and shrouded by darkness. If you see all around her, I mean, there's hands coming out from the sky, clutching her brain. She's under some kind of demonic attack at the moment. And I feel like this is all due to what she did to you in the past. This person's feeling guilty right now. And this person did a lot of projection through life as you were growing up. This person projected a lot of his or her, again, take it as it resonates, his or her pain onto you, okay? Instead of healing, you could have been born in the year of the tiger, the Chinese zodiac sign of the tiger, but you are victorious at this moment, okay? You might not feel like it at the moment, but again, with this eclipse that happened, with the Lionsgate portal that happened, it cleared up a lot of the negative energies that surrounded you and that has been following you since childhood. This child was destined for success. This child was ostracized and demonized as a child because of this child's gifts as a healer. This family member, mother, father, whoever this person is, knew this child was gifted from the day this child was born. I also see there was a lot of occultic practices being done to this child. So this child was under a lot of demonic attacks from the time that this child was person was a child. So if this resonates with you, if this is you as a child, you were under severe demonic attack from the time that you were a child by this parental figure of yours. Now, this person is clinging to the past. Now, this person, this also tells me with the rebel card being here, you rebelled against this person. You rebelled against the whole community, a whole family, a whole city, a whole way of being, a whole way of living. You rebelled against whatever this person told you, so this person could have enforced a lot of beliefs onto you that was not true. For example, a lot of indoctrination. You could have grown up in a very, very religious upbringing, which is a part of indoctrination. Because this person did this because she or he didn't want you to discover your connection with the spiritual realm. Because as a shaman, as a natural healer, you have the gift to travel between worlds. You rebelled against this person. When you found out the truth, when you went through your awakening, you rebelled. You were like, hell no, that's not who I am. Because this person she projected an image onto you and told you who you were, and it was all negative. She could have spread lies about you. She could have gone on a campaign where she demonized you through gossip, through slander in your community where you came from. But you took a leap of faith, went on your own. For a lot of you, you could have, packed your bags and turned your back on everyone in your life, cut off every single person in your life, and you went solo. Because you knew that the divine was going to catch you. The divine was not going to allow you to fall. Because of the fact that you have your destiny, your path is integral when it comes to the healing of this planet, the world, as we know it. Yeah, this family member, this person, this parental figure was very controlling and wanted to put you in a box that you didn't belong. Highly toxic. with this venom being here. The environment that you grew up is very, very toxic. And this person wanted to manifest of your light. Because as a shaman, you carry light within you naturally. This person wanted to, this is what the spell work was all about, was harvesting of your light so that this person could manifest their dream world of your back, basically. You could have worked at a lot of jobs where you felt stuck and stagnant, where you felt like you couldn't, you grew, but you only grew to a certain level because of the fact that spell work was being done on you, hexes and curses was being sent your way, for you not to elevate. Because if you elevate and you live in your true purpose, then your energy was being utilized to its fullest. If you are not in your purpose, your energy was obviously not being utilized to its fullest, and this is how the energy harvest of you and manifest of your light. You had the courage. You basically, this shows me with this courage, I mean, that's barren land, but you see a flower growing in this barren land. God has been with you all this time with the sun being here. God has been watching over you. God has been like keeping a close eye on you. But what I see from this picture is that you made lemonade from lemons, basically. This receptivity, again, it speaks about you being connected to other realms. Also, it speaks about you being a natural alchemizer of energy. So the dark energy that was sent to you throughout the years, not that it didn't make your life difficult, it made your life difficult, but God always had your back, and you were able to alchemize that darkness into light. And now you're able to see possibilities. Yeah? You could work with spirit animals, especially the eagle. Here we have the Fool card. The previous card, Trust, it was not the Fool card, but I felt the energy of the Fool card. But we've got Trust and Fool on top of each other. So you trusted the universe, took a leap of faith, and yeah, lo and behold, the universe caught you. Throughout this process, you needed to have a lot of patience in order to yeah, you had to have a lot of patience because this kind of trial required you to be patient with the universe, and you were patient enough to trust that the universe is going to set the record straight. Because for a lot of you, I feel like this campaign that this woman went on was not only to demonize you, to isolate you, but also to make everyone else in the world see you in a different light, because she needed you to be seen in a different light in order for people to turn away from you. Your light was shining so bright, and she was telling people that you were the opposite of your light. She was telling people that you demonic, that you do, like a dark magic on people, that you were sending spells her way. These are all the things that she was telling people. You are a very loving, kind person. You love to share with others, sometimes at, to your own detriment. Spirit is saying your breakthrough is here. Your breakthrough is here. Your breakthrough is here. No one is holding you back from your purpose. And you're heading into a period of abundance. And also I see that you're going through a glow up. Listen to your guides at this time, because you are being guided. You're being guided to the next, to take the next steps. So if you're a little bit confused, not sure what to do, call on your guardian angel. That's what your guardian angel is there for. Start building a relationship with your guardian angel through meditation, and ask for guidance. Ask and you shall receive. The next phase of the next chapter of your life is going to be very harmonious. It's, I feel for a lot of you that, your rise, unfortunately, with you rising, This leads to the downfall of all your oppressors, all the people that were oppressing you and keeping you stuck and stagnant in your life purposely. Your rise leads to their downfall. Okay, and this allows you to free up a lot of your energy, because your energy was being siphoned. This frees up a lot of your energy to be creative. You could feel alone on this path. Okay, but again, just trust the universe. I do see as you complete these chapters, a spirit is saying this chapter is complete. With this puzzle, the last piece of the puzzle is here. The chapter is complete. You've completed this chapter. But also you have to look at it this way. Before you incarnated onto this earth, you agreed to walk this path. You agreed to go through these challenges. You agreed, to have these challenges in order for you to get to where you are today. And there's a reason for it. And the reason is that whatever you've learned on your journey, you are going to be sharing with others, and it will assist you with healing, with the fact that you have healing capabilities. It will assist you when you are, counseling others and healing others and guiding others on their path, because that is what you are going to be doing. This is a part of your calling, is to be guiding others, to help others, to uplift others. With you completing this chapter, you could feel like, like now what? Again, your guides will just trust your guides. Your guides will they will guide you. Sorry, I'm just looking at this nothingness. This nothingness as the number 5, which speaks about fast change. Okay, so there could be like a period of silence, but again, it's just, it's not going to be it's not going to last long. Okay. So also what I see is that right now, with this breakthrough, you really have to trust your guides, and also listen to the messages, the downloads that you are receiving from your guides at this moment. Yeah, the reason why you've had such a tough childhood is because these people that were put in your life, all of these people, as you can see here, I'm not sure if you can see this card clearly, but all of these people were people that you that was put on this earth to teach you a lesson in this life. These people you all had karmic ties with. Okay, so give thanks to them, and forgiveness is key in this whole process, in order for you to not ascend or elevate. You've already ascended and elevated, but I'm sure if you are at this level, you know that forgiveness is key. So you forgave and released these people. Therefore, they are no longer, they can no longer. These people were chameleons in your life, shapeshifters. You can wish them goodbye for the last time. You will no longer be seeing them. You will never see them again. Never. Unless you open the door again. You've reached your highest state of consciousness. The Christ consciousness. You've reached that state. So congratulations. I just want to pull a few cards. These people were part of your past life, or past lives, as the cards say. You had contracts with all of these people. Just give me one card of advice, please, for the collector. One card, please, and thank you. Okay, Spirit is saying meditation is key at this point. And you could also be connected to Isis or the Egyptian, your ancestral lineage, whether spiritual or physical, could be from Egypt. Okay, so your faith and your wisdom is what you have acquired through this journey, but it's also what has brought you to this point. Having faith in the divine, trusting the divine, and the wisdom that you've gained throughout this process, you will be able to apply in your life today, but not only for yourself. You will be able to guide others, be a guide to others, and be a pillar of strength to others. Yeah, you're standing in your power. You have come into union with self. Again, congratulations and well done.